Okay. My initial thought whenever I'm introduced to something new is how does it end? How does it end? And I think that should be your thought too whenever you're introduced to something new, whether it's a relationship, new information, or even a new product. You should always ask yourself, how is this going to end? And I say that because history has a way of proving things, and it's always proved this one thing to be very, very true. Everything is normal until it ain't no more. And when you don't think it's normal anymore, you got to change it. And to change it, you got to fight for it. The problem with humanity is they wait till things get really, really bad in order to change it. For example, before 1970, OSHA didn't exist. They thought it was normal for people to go to work and die there. For example, in 1911, there was a fire. 146 people died in a building because the doors were locked. After that, it wasn't so normal. We got protests around the 1960s. It really started getting traction. And by 1970, we got OSHA, which went into play 1971. But before that, everybody thought it was normal until it wasn't normal. Now, that's just one example of a million different things that people thought were normal until it wasn't no more. For example, public schooling. There was none. Only rich kids went to school. And the poor kids, they worked. There were no child labor laws. You got the 7-day work week. All of us were working 7 days, 14 hours a day. Okay? And now if somebody fought for it, you get your weekend off. Now that's why you're in the club. You got paid sick leave. People were not getting paid when they were sick. If you stayed home, you were cooked, buddy. All right? Now, I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm saying all that just to say this. Now, I think we need to enter a new wave of humanity. Of people who don't wait until things are really, really bad in order to fight for things. Now, when I say fight, I don't mean fist in the air and fight the power. Sometimes I just mean being informed, being prepared, keeping your hands up for when they try to attack you with something and tell you that it's normal. When the people in power know that it's not normal. Okay? Now, AI is one of the fastest growing things we've ever seen in our entire lives. But it's unregulated. There are no rules. And I know it's funny right now, you're making memes and your grandmama confused. But I'm old enough to remember when the internet was first made. There were no rules, no regulations. It was chaos. We do not have the luxury to make that same mistake with AI, because I promise it will not be as merciful. Now, the people in power, they understand this. But sometimes we don't be understanding who the people in power really are. We automatically assume it's the government. Well, sometimes it's just a person with a bunch of money. And we unknowingly giving them more power to create more problems that they'll never have to deal with. Think about this. In America right now, there's a tragedy that's been going on for almost 2 centuries. We've been fighting for it, and not one law has been passed to help stop this. But then you think, it's never their kids that have to deal with it. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. You know I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. But if I don't, stay out of trouble.